I am at a loss for words at this point. Joe, I don't. That. Oh. And LeRusso hits the ring. Atticus Cogar hits LeRusso. And then goes diving into both him and the official. Oh, let's not forget Atticus Cogar can be a violent son of a gun when he wants to be. Which is most of the time. And he has hold of Chris LeRusso. And now from one end of the venue to the other. Oh, wait, and here we go, stem to stern. Just again and again into those guardrails. I don't think we're going to be looking at a technical masterpiece here. I think Atticus Cogar just wants to take some frustration out on the heir apparent. Oh, and a good punch right to the mush. Bet that felt good. And now one more time. Up, over, into the railing. Atticus Cogar has declared this is his turf. And I think he's going to beat the understanding right into Chris LeRusso. Pizza's $2, by the way. Oh, and right off that table. Oh, and the table. The table almost fell onto Chris LeRusso. Thank God that chair was there. A good clubbing blow to the back. LeRusso looking to put anything he can in the way between him and Atticus Cogar. Unfortunately, Atticus Cogar willing to use anything in the way as a weapon between him and Chris LeRusso. Now taking a bite out of his forehead and bouncing him into the camera riser. In case you were wondering what that blip was.
Please. Come on,
and LeRusso begging, and just slapped down. No respect for the heir apparent. And he throws a lady at ringside into Atticus Cogar and then uses that distraction to take advantage. Oh, right into the merch table. Merch being short for merchandise. And the heir apparent looking for some accolades. I don't know that I would waste the time looking for the approval here when you need to be beating on a Cogar to maintain your life.
Come on, Atticus.
And now LeRusso bouncing him off another table. Well, a measure of payback here. Might have been the main events table. And Cogar crawling his way back toward the ring. LeRusso more than willing to help him over the guardrail. And now they're at least to ringside again. When we talk about the violence and the evil in Atticus Cogar, there's not a lot of redeeming good qualities in Chris LeRusso either. I don't want to paint this as a dark force versus a ray of sunshine. It's a dark force versus a terrible human being. It's bad meets evil, people. Oh, and there's the bell. This is a match now? After all of that, this is a match? How is that? Joe, good Lord, are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm still a little bit scratching the throat from what we had witnessed, but I'm more concerned about the referee. The referee got dove on. LeRusso started the matchup before we were ready. I never thought I'd be shaking hands with Atticus Cogar. I never thought I'd be in the clutches of Duke Davis like that, but I had to make the decision I thought was right in the moment. And if you'd asked me a few months ago, my answer would have been different, but I couldn't agree with the main event's power play. I couldn't agree with what they wanted to have happen. And obviously the main event, LeRusso, his whole court, want to destroy the culmination. They've got 25% of it out of the company. I'm not going to knock the athleticism of LeRusso, but very conniving, very cerebral athlete. And again, I'm trying to approach this with neutralized Jay Worth. I'm trying to approach this with doing what's best for the company, best for these fans, and best for the athletes all together. We'll let them settle it. I'm going to try to hang back and be a non-factor because Atticus is going to beat the hell out of these guys if he has an opportunity to. Russo's fighting not just for leverage and turf, but maybe for his livelihood.
You know what Atticus Cogar is capable of. I'm not saying you made the wrong decision. I'm just saying it's a rarity you have the chance to stop a certain level of evil, and I hope your decision works out. You need a lozenge, by the way.
I think I'll be okay, thank you. But Atticus is daring LeRusso to hit him. That's not often you see that.
No. Although, as I've said, you know the Cogars, all of the culmination, willing to take some damage as long as they get to inflict it.
Yeah, Atticus explodes on LeRusso. Rights and lefts. LeRusso sidestepped.
Quickly out of the way. Threw around the hole. And then a kick not into the face, but like through his face.
Yeah, flush right to the side of the jaw. LeRusso's an adept striker in his own right, but Atticus, I said it in the ring, Jay, where he's fighting for family. LeRusso has been mocking the demise of Atticus Cogar ever since it happened.
Oh. A kick to the head. Up. A double axe handle down across the face.
Atticus gets the left shoulder up. Atticus, willed by the motivation of his biological brother Otis, of course his culmination brothers, Remy and Gory, who, for all I know, may be chasing the main event down the highway somewhere. At this point, Falcon Arrow nicely done. LeRusso. What do you think of LeRusso's strategy to turn this into such a wild brawl and sucker Atticus before we even had an official match?
I mean, I don't blame him for his strategy. It makes perfect sense. You take your advantages where you can get them, and if they're not immediately apparent, you create them. And that's Chris LeRusso, as you said, political, but a strategist. At the end of the day, he has a game plan, and he knows if he follows his plan, he will get the results that he wants.
Atticus got dropped in that air raid crash-like neckbreaker powerbomb as well. And LeRusso, 2 count only. LeRusso is the larger of the two. He's using that size and power to his advantage, but Atticus able to get the shoulder up. Atticus stays in this fight. Atticus continues to battle for his turf.
Atticus has not given up. Atticus has just been slowed. You see him working his way back to his feet.
You're always the weak one, Atticus.
And now LeRusso trying to play the head games.
Nothing weak about these shots from Atticus. German suplex with a bridge. Got him. No.
Yeah, I mean, you've already taken a couple of kicks to the head from the man. I don't know that you would want to tell him, I think you're weak. Or worse yet, you know you're weak.
Now, Atticus, he'll gladly prove you wrong, though. Atticus has spit in the face defiantly of any type of authority. Anybody who says you can't, you should, you will do something, Atticus does it his own way. And keep in mind, LeRusso tied Atticus into the ropes and berated him and forced Atticus to watch them execute the career of Otis. And now Atticus is going to do the same to LeRusso with that wooden club.
He said he wasn't done. And now he has that, almost like a baseball bat.
And Atticus will not give a damn if he's disqualified, Jay.
They need to point out, square. A baseball bat at least is rounded. If he swings this, there's an edge to it.
And the official getting involved, he had no choice to say, oh God, LeRusso! Calling Atticus right in the right in the face. Roloff has the pads, and LeRusso beats him.
Beats him, angers him, and gets the hell out of town. I don't blame him. If I were him right now, I'd run through the curtain. I'd run out the back. I would run to my rental car and get the hell out of here. Because right now you have Atticus Cogar mulling over just how angry he is at you.
LeRusso was out of the arena before the official ring announcer announcement had even finished. Atticus's temper got the better of him. He saw red. He went for blood. LeRusso manipulates the situation and escapes, literally escapes, with a victory. But Atticus still has the weapon in hand and a lot of anger to work for.